So you are telling me that they took those patients who has hantavirus on the cruise ships in the middle of the ocean, they took them all the way past hospital, all the way to Southern Africa. They took them to Sandton Hospital in Johannesburg. Why? Why did they do that? That hantavirus, don't come pass it on to people in South Africa. Give it to the octopus, give it to the shark, give it to the fish, give it to the sardine, give it to the starfish, give it to the seahorse. Don't come and give it to Africans.
So they took people that were infected by the hantavirus from the boat to Johannesburg Sandton Hospital. They passed all the hospitals. They went directly to Sandton Hospital, Johannesburg. Oh, hantavirus, my dear, go back where you come from. Yeah? The boat, wherever the boat is, let it stay there. Let it stay there. I just want to understand, why did they bring the people? Guys, we are not near the ocean. We are so far away from the ocean. Why? Why?
So you're telling me that British man from the Atlantic cruise ship who has the hantavirus was sent to the South African Joburg hospital for what? We don't have the cure. Why was he sent there? Why? I'm just asking. Out of all the other countries, he had to come to South Africa. Coronavirus all over again. All over again, bro. Like, I don't...
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trusting that you're all doing well today, and just in case you're new here, welcome to the channel. So guys, currently you already know what's happening in the whole world. The whole world could, or rather is, in a panic mode because we have another virus that nobody knows what's the cause, what's the cure, and all that. But it's really alarming that now when that ship from the Atlantic Ocean was diverted to Johannesburg in South Africa. Guys, this is not the first time this is happening. So if you've checked the data, you'll realize that most Western countries, or rather Western nation, normally what they do is they regard Africa as a dumping site. Even the hazardous wastes. Look at the plastic. Look at the electronics that cannot function properly. So what they do, they dump them in Africa, and this is not news. South African people, they're mad right now. They're not getting it. But then again, I sit down and ask, like, do we have a system that really regulates all this? Because, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, you remember the time when Ebola erupted in the western part of Africa. Most organizations were pulling out. No, we have the WHO, we have everybody was just pulling out because they didn't want to be associated. They didn't want to offer help and all that. But here we sit and we accept the ship to just land. Okay, yes, I know, we have to be sentimental. Those are humans and all that. But from Atlantic Ocean to Johannesburg, does it even, it doesn't even relate. Like, it doesn't even relate. Like, you could have had like a lot of options, but you didn't. So right now, South Africa might be on lockdown soon. Like, we don't know. And they already have like a lot going on with the xenophobia and all that. And I'm wondering, like, I'm trying to read the map, or maybe if you know about the situation, or maybe there's like a lot of misinformation on hantavirus because people are panicking. Like, you could imagine what happened in 2019, 2020. It was hectic. But then again, today's question is, why would Africa be like a dumping site most of the time? Most of the time, Africa is regarded as a dumping site. I don't know whether maybe they pay the leaders. We have corrupt leaders who would just take money and don't even care about the health of the people. So for instance, most countries in 2019, 2020 closed their borders immediately Corona erupted. But what did African countries do? Because ideally we didn't really have Corona. It was like very minimal cases and it was manageable because, you know, we didn't have Corona. What brought Corona? Our borders were still open and tourists could still come in and all that. But what happened to the other countries? I mean, like, hello? Yeah, so right now as we speak, South Africans are very mad about the situation and it's not getting better. So ladies and gentlemen, maybe this could be like a lot of misinformation going on out there. Please comment below and let me know, what do you think about this situation? Do you think that our leaders, the African leaders, are letting us down, something of sorts? Or what do you think? Or still, Africa is just being used as a dumping site? So ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're new here, my name is Yvonne and you're welcome to being part of my online family. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And guys, please, 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 please subscribe. That is the only way you can support me to bring you this premium content. Until next time.